Alright, today's story is called The Parable of the Talents. A parable is a type of story Jesus would tell so we would learn something from it. So Jesus' story had more than one meaning. For example, this story is about talents, which was a super large amount of money in the time of the Bible. Today, a talent might be worth $1 million. Wow. So talent in this story can also mean our gifts and abilities, something special and amazing God gives just to you, almost like a superpower. So the parable starts like this. A man, so the owner decided to go on a long trip. So he called his servants and asked them to take care of his house, his stuff, and most importantly, his money. Keep in mind that the man in the story is like God, and the servants are like God's people, so you and me. The man in the story trusted his servants and believed that they would take care of his special and valuable things. So the man decided to give the first servant 5 talents of money. Let's just say that it was about $5 million. And to another, he gave 2 talents, so like $2 million. And to the last servant, he gave 1 talent. The owner gave each servant a large amount he thought they could handle or according to their ability. So, our abilities are the special gifts that God gave each of us. He made some of us smarter than others. Some of us are good at memorizing. Some of us might be better at certain sports. Some of us might be better at knowing how to help others. Our ability is something special we have that's different than anyone else. And that's why we should not compare ourselves to others. It's okay if someone else is better at solving problems or they're more generous because God gave each of us special talents, and that is why we should not compare ourselves to others. Okay, going back to the story. So the owner ended up leaving for his trip, and the servants each did something with the money that they received. So the first servant, who received the 5 talents, went right away and put it to work and earned 5 more. The man with the 2 talents also used his money wisely and gained 2 more talents. But the man with 1 talent took his talent and buried it into the ground to keep the money safe. The problem here is that he did not even try to do something with it. So this third man, who had 1 talent, reminded me of a dog that buries his bones. He had lots of time to do something with his money. He could have bought some seeds and planted a garden and made some more money, but he did not do anything. So after a nice long trip, the master came back and wanted to know what his servants did with his money. The first man with the 5 talents said, "Sir, since you have trusted me with 5 talents, I made 5 more." His master smiled and replied, "Great job, good and faithful servant. You are trustworthy, so I will put you in charge of lots of other things. Come celebrate with me." Then the man with the 2 talents came and said, "Master, since you have trusted me with 2 talents, I made 2 more." His master continued smiling and replied, "Great job, good and faithful servant. You are trustworthy, so I will put you in charge of lots of other things also. Come celebrate with me." Then the man who received the 1 talent came and told his master, "Sir, I know you worked very hard for your money, so I was afraid to lose any of it. So I decided to bury it and keep it safe. But sir, here is your 1 talent back." The master was not impressed and yelled, "You lazy servant! At the very least, you could have taken the money to the bank and you would have at least collected some interest from it. But what have you done till now? What have you done with my money, and what did you do with the money that I left you with?" Then the master immediately took the money away from the third man and gave it to the first man, who used his money to make more. You see, the point Jesus was trying to make here is that if you use your special gifts and abilities, God will give you more to keep doing these things you are good at. God will trust you with so much more if you just do what He asks you to do. However, it can also be the opposite. This means that if you have the chance to do something for God with your special abilities and you don't do it, you will end up losing your special gift. And that's why it's very important for us to use our special talents for God only. God considers you very valuable and trusts you to do something for Him using your gifts and abilities. However, if you don't do what God asks you to do because you want to watch TV, play video games, or because you just don't want to do it, God will take that valuable gift and give it to someone who is doing something with their gifts. So listen and watch when others compliment you or notice something good about what you're doing. To you, it might be something small, but to God, it's very special and something only you can give since it's your talent. So if you guys keep using it, God will continue to make it bigger and better. Also, try to encourage and compliment others if you notice something special in them. Your friends, teachers, and parents might forget that God put something special in them, but you might see it. That's why you tell them that they're good at it and remind them that it's a special ability given to them by God.
Tailormation!
Have you two, seen my biscuits?
No, I haven't, Brian, sorry.
I have.
Really?
The Cookie Monster ate them.
Oh.
Don't listen to him, Brian. He's only pulling your non-existent leg.
So, interviews for the assistant manager's job. I wonder which one of us will get that.
I think we're all in with a fair chance.
I'm here for an interview.
Hello? Yes. OK, right. Thank you. OK, chaps. Sir Barry will see you now.
Right, lads. Let's get straight to the point. I need a new assistant manager, and I have shortlisted you three for the job. To work out who gets it, I'm going to set you a challenge. Basically, I'm going away for 2 weeks, and you guys are going to look after some dosh for me. The one that does it the best gets the job. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Sir Barry. Very clear. Thank you. Yeah.
Brian, you get 5,000. Vincent, 2,000. And Phil, you get 1,000.
Huh?
Okay? Right. See you back here in exactly 2 weeks.
So, Brian, what are you going to do with £5,000?
Well, I thought I would invest it in my new company, Brian's Biscuits. I'm predicting quite a healthy return. How about you, Vincent?
Well, I thought I would go to lots of car boot sales, buy lots of old tat, and sell it on eBay. It's all the rage, don't you know? How about you, Phil?
I'm putting it in a hole.
Yeah, you what?
I'm putting his money in a hole. Look, while you two lose your money on your crazy schemes, mine will be nice and safe in the ground. That way he'll get back every penny, making the job as good as mine.
Oh, yeah. Well, good luck with that, Phil. Yes. Yeah. Come, Brian, we have work to do.
Hello, junk hunters. Today I have with me young Vincent. Hello, Vincent.
Hi, Jim.
So, what sort of thing are you after today?
Well, antiques, a few collectibles, some old toys maybe. Anything of value, really.
Okay, well, you have your money. You have 1 hour. Off you go.
Right then, let's get baking. In a big bowl, add some flour, baking powder, bit of butter, pinch of salt, and a dash of milk. And mix it all together. Oven bake for 15 minutes.
excellent. See, that's the snotty tissue, the fart in a bottle, and the half-filled Hoover bag, all sold. Wow! Now, if I can just sell this half-eaten mouldy banana for £633, I should hit my target. Ah, come on, you eBayers.
Oh,
Hello, Brian.
hello, Mum. Would you like to buy some of my biscuits? Only £3 a box.
Ooh, did you make them?
Yes?
Well, in that case, I'll have 400 boxes, please.
Biscuit company. eBay. What a load of old nonsense. I'll show them. Don't worry, Sir Barry, your money is nice and safe.
So, lads, what did you do with my money? Brian?
Well, Sir Barry, I took your £5,000, set up a biscuit company, and have made you an extra £5,000 profit.
Huh?
Crikey! Well done, Brian. That's what I like to see. How about you, Vincent?
Oh, yes, I did a bit of wheeling and dealing on eBay, sir. I didn't make quite as much as Brian, but I did make a £2,000 profit.
What?
That's fantastic, Vincent. Well done indeed. Phil?
Well, I kind of...
Spit it out, Phil.
I put it in a hole, sir.
You what?
I put your money in a hole. You see, I didn't want to lose it. I thought it would be the safest place. I'm sorry.
In a hole? You didn't even put it in an interest account? Phil, that is disgraceful. You're fired.
But Sir Barry, Brian sold all of his biscuits to his mum. Surely that can't count.
Okay, you can keep your job, but Brian gets your money. Well done, Brian. You get the job and all the money. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you, Sir Barry. Just think of all the biscuits I can buy with £15,000. Hello, it's me, Brian. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please click on the big red button. If you'd like to watch another video, then please click on the fancy moving button next to it. And if you'd like to help Taylormation make more videos, please support them on Patreon. Right, I'm off for a biscuit.